Hey guys, welcome back to Archangel. I'm doing this very impromptu, uh, not an extensive follow-up to the video I had the other day, but a follow-up nonetheless. As I'm sure you all guys have heard about, there's been a call for a global jihad against Jews and Americans specifically. And in my last video, we discussed how many sleeper cells and stuff may potentially be in the U.S. Well, it just so happens that tomorrow, Friday the 13th, is the date that they've called for this global jihad. So I wanted to tell you guys, if you live in a major city or something, do your best to stay put if you can. If not, take a go bag with you, a get home bag. Personal self-defense tool would be advisable. Sorry I haven't done more videos and stuff sooner, trying to get you guys properly trained, but it is what it is. I'm hoping and praying that tomorrow will be a big nothing burger as far as America goes. But we have no way to tell. Not right now, anyways. So having said that, like I said, guys, get home bag. Your get home bag should be based around how long or how far your place you're going to, whether it be your job, social event, anything like that, is from your home. So you calculate that by mileage and distance. Then you also want to make sure you know the area well and know which routes, which paths you can take to get home that are going to be less dangerous, less risky should an event happen. You want to avoid heavily populated areas, especially those like inner city areas where gangs and stuff like that stalk and things of that nature. Because if something major does happen, it's going to be pandemonium. Alright, so you need to make sure that you have all this stuff planned out. And it's like me, for example, my get home bag, I work close enough to the downtown area, which is really only maybe 20 miles from my house. However, it's a lot of dense city or forested areas. So my plan is to cut through the forest, avoid the interstate, and avoid the city wherever possible. But my get home bag will have one of my rifles, and it will have a mess kit for cooking. It'll have a 72-hour food pack. It'll have water purification. It'll have a med kit. And it'll also have plain clothes so that I can blend into my surroundings and no one suspects me of being, someone in the career or profession that I am in. Because I have to become the gray man and I have to blend. And it'll also have a couple of thermal blankets that I can use to fashion a makeshift shelter out of, should the weather call for it, if it's going to rain or something along those natures. And it's also going to have a tomahawk and things like that in case I need to do some improvised constructing and actual forestry type skills in order to build a shelter. It's also going to have a fire starting kit. My med kit will have tourniquets, blood clotting, gauze, bandages, a stapler in case, for lacerations or cuts. Antibiotics, alcohol swabs, all kinds of everything you need to make sure that you can treat a wound and pack it. I'll even have things in there to help stop the bleed and stuff in case I encounter gunshots, through and through gunshot wound or something along those lines. So this is all stuff that you really got to think of. Alright, I'm sorry I didn't have time to bring you. I wanted to bring you a full video today, but we've had so much going on. It's been kind of hard for me to find the time to really put everything together that you guys need to know. However, I can recommend checking out some of the other channels like Project Echo or Grand Thumb. He's got a really good one up on, bug out bags, recon bags, stuff like that. So if you're not watching him, you should. Very entertaining and very interesting. Let's see here. Scout Survival, that's another good one. Black Scout Survival, sorry, I had the name wrong. So check him out. He's got a lot of videos and stuff on that. But guys, keep your head on a swivel. trust your instincts. If you're in a public area, you see somebody that looks off and something doesn't feel right, mark your exit, get out. You guys all should already be observing your exits and knowing your strategies for escape well before something ever arises. You should be noting that stuff as soon as you walk in somewhere. All right, so do that for me. Watch out, guys. Be careful. Again, I'm praying it's a big nothing burger, but we don't know for sure. Anything's possible. Real quick, I wanted to thank you guys that have helped out with the ministry, that have donated money and everything else. I will have an update on what your money has gone to here very soon. Let's just say there is a very grateful Christian young woman who is experiencing a very bad time in a Middle Eastern country that will not be named for security purposes for the time being, that your money has went to help liberate and extract her and grant her her freedom. And that's just one of the many case reports and tells that I have for you coming up. So thank you for your support, guys, and thank you so much for everything. Just be careful out there. Seek God, be in prayer, be led by the Holy Spirit, trust your instincts. Make sure you have everything you need to be able to blend in and disappear. You have to become the gray man in these types of times and really bad events. You want to leave as little of a mark or trace on anyone's mind as possible. So bear that in mind, guys, and hopefully tomorrow will be a big nothing burger, and if it is, then I'll have more time to do the videos and stuff that we're talking about now for you guys to be properly trained. Alright, guys. It's Archangel. I'm out.